and Grace is another person's fast food story. Yay!
Amazing! Grace is...
Another person's fast food choice story.
Yay! Amazing! Grace is...
Another person's fast food choice story.
Yay!
Hello, what's up guys? My name is Percy and I'm the Guinness World Record holder for the largest collection of fast food toys. Yeah, baby. Okay, how you doing? So I'm here once again to tell you another amazing and stupendous and awe-inspiring Percy's fast food toy story. And boy have I got a toy for you. Our toy for today is none other than... it has a special Happy Meal box and this is it. Okay, Kung Fu Panda 3, Kung Fu Panda, as you can see. We have Bo here visiting his native village called Panda Village. Okay, and then yeah, there's also an image here about the Panda Village. It's filled with all these fascinating plump pandas. And this is where he actually was born, but because of certain unavoidable circumstances, what with their ordeal with Lord Shen, the peacock, very sinister peacock, and his minions of wolves, they were actually driven out of their home, and eventually Apo was sort of misplaced and eventually found its way into the adoptive care of Ping the duck. Okay, the noodle expert. Okay, now I just would like to show you also that in Dubai they also came up with the same toys, but they have a different Happy Meal box, but also featuring the Po and Kung Fu Panda 3. Okay, so here are the toys, which are basically similar to the ones that were released here in the Philippines as well. And then we have some games and all sorts of other fun stuff. So we have the image of Po once again with all the you know, the, how do you call this? The baby pandas. How do you call the baby pandas? If you call a pony, a baby pony, a baby horse is pony. Maybe there is a distinctive way of actually calling the pandas. What? Pam Pam or whatever. Okay, now the toy is basically the Kick of Justice Po. Look at that. So once again we have Po here as the main man in this particular picture. It's like a bas-relief. Okay, as you can see there is that is that a peach blossom, cherry blossom? yeah, that's very iconic actually. When he was training, he was often seen here, and actually the last time he saw Oogway was in here. Okay, so this is a very significant place in the life of Po. That's basically where he sort of was able to discover his kung fu skills, thus making him the chosen one, chosen by Oogway. Yeah. Okay, so that is it. Now, as you can see, it's like a bas-relief, and then we have Po here, and once you push this particular button here, it will actually display the Kick of Justice of Po. Wow, that is pretty awesome. Isn't it neat? And then you have some clouds. Are these clouds? Okay, some clouds, and then some flowers which are actually falling. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is a cherry blossom, an ancient cherry blossom, wherein you can discover some eureka moments or achieve a sort of a nirvana, and in the case of Po, the discovery of his kung fu potentials. Okay, and indeed he became one of the best kung fu masters that ever came from the fold of Master Shifu and Oogway. Yeah, and who would have thought that a plump and a clumsy, accident-prone Po would eventually become a masterful kung fu artist. Okay, now in this particular film, I think Po went back to his native land, the Panda Village, wherein he discovered that the birth parents or the biological parents of Po are still alive. Now, isn't that a bonus? Because of course, he already felt the love that the parent, a love that he longs for parents through Ping, the duck. He is now given an added bonus after realizing that the parents who he thought were already passed on were actually alive. So this is a wonderful opportunity for Poe to discover another facet of his life, that very important aspect of his life, and that knowing his biological parents, and then realizing that the parents really sacrificed a great deal in order to actually save Poe from the clutches of Lord Shen, the sinister Shen. Okay. But in this particular movie, it's no longer Shen, the Kung Fu Panda. It's no longer Shen that they're actually dealing with, but it's Oogway's old friend, Kai, that bull character who was banished into the spirit realm because Oogway realized that he became so ambitious, he became so selfish, and knowing that he can actually steal the cheese of other pandas and all those kung fu masters, made him not worthy of the friendship of Oogway, and not worthy of actually being a part of the kung fu village, or any place for that matter, because he's basically stealing the chi, that's the soul of an individual, that's a spirit, just for Kai to actually gain wealth. So that is the nemesis that they are dealing with. This guy who actually was called the collector because he collects the spirit, the chi of each and every individual that comes his path, especially for those who are kung fu masters. Okay, in the hope that he will actually gain formidable power by stealing their chi. Okay, now it's up to Poe and the rest of the gang, Master Shifu, Tigress, the praying mantis, Viper, the monkey, to actually outwit, outsmart, and outlast Kai, okay, with his jade minions. Okay, so this is our toy, and since this is now officially part of my Percy's Fast Food Toy collection, I'm going to sign it to make it officially a part of my collection. And there you go. So I must say, this is just an amazing grace. So once again, guys, let's try to be thankful to God for all the amazing grace that come into our lives, be they in the form of a kick of justice Poe from the movie Kung Fu Panda 3, brought to us by McDonald's Happy Meal way back in 2016. Such a wonderful toy and an awesome addition to my Percy's Fast Food Toy collection. Or basically, guys, just be thankful for every amazing grace, be they small or big, be they seemingly insignificant or the truly eventful ones, or just about every amazing grace that make our lives a lot more happy and jolly. And I thank you guys for always tuning in to Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. Thank you to the new subscribers. Please invite your other friends to also subscribe, because we still have a lot more Percy's Fast Food Toy Stories up my sleeves. So until the next one, bye bye. See you around, guys, and I hope to see you again. Bye. Here's the kick of justice of Poe. Yes.